currently live in Emporium in the Philippines. I want to say magandang umaga ho sa inyong lahat. And for the people in the US watching this live at the Emporium, good evening, everybody. Thank you for taking the time to at least check it out. Check us out. Emporium is a unique US based, the first of its kind. Okay, the first of its kind. It's a Philippine-made and inspired product showroom and global business center. And its purpose is to create awareness as well as sales opportunities for Philippine-made products, services, and investments in the US market. And well, Emporium is actually a physical place. Like I said, that's where I'm at right now. It's located at 3250 Wilshire Boulevard, number 602 in Los Angeles, California. So if you want to come and visit, please do so. We welcome you. Just go ahead and let us know when you're coming. Thank you. But what the Live Emporium is, this is one of the tools that we use to create the awareness, the sales opportunities by people watching, and hopefully organically, or what we're doing on social media is reaching other people. And I think it is. At the end of the day, what we want is that awareness creation. Okay, so that's what Live at the Emporium is. And today it is packed full of amazing stuff. I want to go into our live demo, our next presenter. Again, only in the Philippines. I'm excited to introduce this product, this company to Emporium, because again, it's one of those products that are unique to the Philippines. And it's one of those products, whether you make this type of product with it or that type of product with it, it actually can brand the Philippines as one of those, as the country that produces these types of amazing ingredient. So now that ingredient I'm talking about is batuan, and I'll let my second presenter and guest describe all of that. The name of their company is MFK Agri Products, and their brand is called Mumshie, and they're a food manufacturer, and they make so many amazing products, right? But before I bring them on, and I want to introduce my co-host for this segment. She has been a guest of mine, and in the past, and where I've included in here because she can appreciate this ingredient, because she is a culinary artiste, and she'll tell you all about who she is. She's from a group called Vegan Bayani, and she'll talk a little bit about who she is and why she's actually here with me today. Okay.
Hi.
Hi, Marie. How are you? How are you?
I'm doing good. You know, it's cold outside, weather's bad, but you know what? I'm still enjoying this day as much as I can, and you know, having fun with some of my parents' pasalubongs from the Philippines. They just arrived last week, and they came in with a lot of stuff that I missed from home, and I'm excited about this segment today because it's funny enough, when you told me about this show, my mother actually had brought in some products that we're going to be talking about today. And I just want to let you know, I'm already, enjoying it as far as we're talking. So, I'm on it. I've done my research on it. I'm going to try it out this coming week with some of the recipes that my mom's doing right now. And I'm really excited to talk about this.
Well, this particular brand, I want you to sit there with me and sort of learn more about it. And then if you want to provide feedback on the beauty of what you can use it for, because again, you're basically, in my book, you're a culinary artiste.
Thank you.
and then you have this movement called Vegan Bayani, where you're teaching people about vegan lifestyle and with a little twist when it comes to Filipino ingredients. So I'm going to go ahead and introduce our next guest. Just sit tight, and then let's just hear their presentation together.
Right,
okay?
I'm excited. Let's go.
All right. Okay. So now let me go ahead and again, they are from MFK Agri Products and Technology. The brand name is called Mumshie, and we're about to learn something about a Philippine fruit that many of you have never heard of. So if you're a Philippine restaurateur and you're looking for an amazing souring agent without being acidic, this is the product. And hopefully you can share this with anyone that you might think might find it useful. So here we go. Let's go ahead and introduce Gina and Francis Salviejo of MFK Agri Products and Technology, and the brand name again is Mumshie. Hi, Gina and Francis. How are you? Can you guys unmute yourself? You guys are currently muted.
All right, there you are.
There you are. Okay. Since we took up a little bit of time, I invited my good friend Marie Lamas, who is a culinary artiste, and she is into to knowing about different types of Philippine ingredients. So she's going to listen to us about your product. But like I said to you earlier, I'm going to give you the camera, talk about your company as well as your product, and then we can do a live demo of it because I know you set up different types of cameras already, and I love it. All right. So here we go. Go ahead and you guys can start, Francis and Gina.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Gina Giselle Viejo. I'm the owner of MFA Agri Products and Technology. We are commonly known with our brand name Mumshie, and we started this family business back in 2018 when my husband started planting the oyster mushroom. The oyster mushroom, the supply is not very low.
So our basically the demand is very low at that time, and then we have oversupply of mushroom. So that's why she came up with the idea of creating a value product out of it. So by experimentation, research and development, so she was able to develop mushroom products out of fresh mushroom. That is, so she come out with the original flavor, mushroom, spicy flavor, barbecue flavor, and then all these flavors are natural, using natural ingredients, including the garlic powder are all natural ingredients. So that's how she started the business and came up with the brand name, but one Mumshie. So with Mumshie,
Aside from mushroom chips, we also ventured in batuan processing.
So Batuan processing, basically when we were introduced by Department of Agriculture into creating a value addition for Batuan fruit. So we went for this training, and we were able to come out with different value addition product out of Batuan fruit. That's Batuan powder, Batuan flakes, Batuan pickle, Batuan jam, Batuan jelly. So, and then sinigang mix. So far in the whole Philippines, I would say we are proud to say that we are the only company producing a variety of products out of Batuan. There are companies that are producing powder, pickle, puree, but they don't have as much variety as what we have.
Then our batuan, here's the sample. We prepared the sample for our product. This one is our batuan jam. This one is our batuan jam. And this one is the sample of this one, the batuan jam. The jam is not only for the spread, but we can use also this one for cooking and then for baking also. And then we also have the jelly. This one we also have the jelly. The jelly not only for spread, can also use for cooking like sweet and sour fish or meat. This one, instead of using the vinegar or the sugar, we can use this one. Also, we have also the pickle, the batuan pickle, and then this one. We fermented that, and this one is ready to eat. And then this one is used for appetizer and cocktail. Can use also. We call this local olive. We call it here local olive. And then this one can use also for cooking, like chicken adobo, pork adobo, or aksyon na isda. This one, we can use this also. And then we have also the puree. We have the batuan puree. And this one can use also for cooking, like sinigang, KBL, or anything that you need asim. We also have the powder. We have also the powder, the batuan powder. We have 2 pack, the 50 grams, 100 grams are available. This one also used for cooking. And then we have also the dried batuan, dried herbs. This one with seeds. We dehydrate it and then pack. And then we have also the batuan flakes. This one is puree and then dried it and pack also in a vacuum pack. And then we have also the and then we have also this one is the sample of the batuan flakes like this. And we also use for cooking. All of our batuan product is made from pure, fresh fruits. This one is the fruits, the batuan fruits. And all our products are no preservative, no additives, and no MSG.
That's it.
Okay. Okay, that's it. Thank you.
I love the products, and I'm going to go ahead and I love the products, and I'm going to go ahead and include my friend Marie Lamas in the conversation. Okay. Hopefully she's in.
I'm
There you
here.
go. Hi, Marie. Okay.
Hi.
Okay. So guys, please, Gina and Francis, this is my friend Marie Lamas.
Hi,
The reason
Gina.
why I brought her in is because she's a great culinary artist. Okay, and she is a vegan. What she's doing along with my friend Jay Plaza. Marie, I better say that before he gets mad at me, right? Jay. I just want to make sure. Anyway, so what it is that they have a platform called Vegan Bayani. So I invited her on the show because I wanted her to discover this, because she can actually incorporate this in what they're trying to do and introduce batuan, which not a lot of people know what
Yeah.
batuan is.
Yes, and you know what? She actually has shown me the various types that you could use batuan, and I'm really excited to experiment with this because I've heard so much about this particular fruit, and I want to applaud you guys actually introducing us to the world, because I think our country has diverse amount of fruits and vegetables out there that nobody knows what to do with it, and here you are showing the different ways that we could use the batuan fruit. So like right now I'm actually having it as a juice. So my mother has brought some from the Philippines, and I'm enjoying it really well, and it kind of reminds me of a sweeter version of kamyas, if I should put it in a way. It's really delightful, and it's really the sourness comes in, but it's really delightful. It's not overpowering like kamyas. When you bite into kamyas, the sour is just really overwhelming. But with batuan, I think it's subtle. I think this would go well if you make sinigang with fish or seafood.
Right.
And like if you would, like, again, I didn't know you could actually use this for dessert too, and you turned it into jelly. And I'm more of a pastry chef, so I'm willing to kind of see how far I can use batuan into dessert. So I'm really excited to see this on your as one of your products.
Okay, so we sort of lost them. I don't know where she went.
Oh no!
I hope they come back. There's one screen that she's in, but I think they either left or not leave, but she still has that one camera there. So hopefully they come back in.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, I love how they presented their products. It's like the vast options that you could use this product, and I'm excited to actually have this come over here in the US.
Okay, they are. There they are again. Sorry, we lost you there for a second, Gina and Francis.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me interrupt that. Actually, the Batuan jam and jelly are used here for if you are familiar with the well-known piaya in Negros,
Yes.
Bacolod. So somehow we incorporate that jam into a
Ooh.
piaya as a instead of just mascobado. So there's a certain sourness out of this piaya, and at the same time, uh, the jam tart and all these things. And also, basically, one of our major customer here is Chef Margarita Forest.
Wow.
So she's actually using a lot of our jam and our pickle, batuan. And there was one time during the time of Secretary Puyat Tourism, so she invited some U.S. chef like Chef Constantino from New Jersey. So he really liked the taste and the texture of batuan. So that's why he was wondering what is this kind of ingredients that is so unique in Negros. So then he found out it's a batuan. So there's a lot of good things about people taste trying the first time they try this batuan. So because it's not sampalok, it's not santol, it's not
Yeah.
you know, it's somewhere in between. So
Yeah.
sometimes I think that's one thing secret recipe of Chef Margarita that people are wondering what kind of sourness is that she put on her dishes. So which the
Yeah.
secret ingredient is batuan actually.
Like
Well,
I love sour things, but sometimes some sour ingredients out there are too overwhelming. But with the batuan, it's not. It's really enjoyable. It's really delightful on your palate when you put it in. So it's I could see why it's very diverse in ways you can cook this particular product. And I really applaud you for showing this to us, because I believe that if this comes over here and it becomes mainstream, I mean, it would do really well for everyone who's producing this particular fruit in the Philippines, and you're showing the world how it can be used. So I'm loving it as we speak right now. I'm drinking it as a juice, and it's really delightful. I like the taste of it. It's not overpowering, and I could have this the whole day. But yeah, so we're really looking forward to seeing all your things come here to the stateside, so that Filipinos like us can actually use it in our everyday dishes.
Right.
Francis and Gina, thank you for that. I appreciate that comment, Marie, because at the end, that's coming from somebody who, in my book, knows what she's talking about when it comes to cooking. To me, we talked about this before. I know some of your immediate goal is to bring at least the batuan powder here, because it's more versatile and it's easier to export. Remember, I was telling you about baby steps of bringing your product, di ba? So sabi ko sa inyo, magsimula tayo ng batuan powder, because chef, at the end of the day, pwede nyo gawing the drinks, you can put it into ingredients as opposed to yung ibang produkto nyo, kasi I know you're still trying to work on certain compliance things with that. So, yun ang gusto kong malaman. Talk about this more. How much would you sell this? How much are you selling this now in the Philippines, and how much what do you think about in the future having this product here? Who would you want people to try this with? I mean, what type of companies?
Okay, the price currently sold here in the Philippines as far as standard retail price is how much?
275 for 100 grams and 138 for 50 grams.
Yeah, that's the retail price. So of course, there's a lot of outlet that we are putting this product. We give it to them on a wholesale price. So
The wholesale price is for 100 grams is 220 and for 50 grams is 110.
Okay, so that's about what, $3 to $4? Currency $50. I mean, 50 pesos to $1 or something. Diba?
Right.
Somewhere around that line.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yes, obviously that's wholesale in the Philippines. It's going to be a little bit more, obviously, with all the shipping and all of that. That's the reason why my recommendation for Philippine manufacturers, the message is that yes, do baby steps like what we're doing here, but in the end, something like this, it's easier to ship the product. in bulk, especially if it's just one ingredient. So there's not really a big issue with FDA when you're doing it in
Yeah.
bulk, like
Right.
you know.
Yeah.
So the ideal customer would be restaurants. Kaya sabihin mo yung mga restaurants dito, they sort of consolidate all of their order, pwede natin ipadala dito. So you guys need to work on, bigyan nyo sa amin ng presyo for like a big order, like siguro whatever the minimum order, and then we can consolidate it and then we can sell it that way. Because yun na ginagawa namin sa Cafe Barako. That's what we're doing with Barako Coffee too. We're trying to engage a lot of the coffee shop owner to pull their orders, and that's what we want to do with a lot of Filipino chefs, Phil-Am chefs, or other chefs too. It doesn't matter. My point is that yung nga, they want to try this. This is easier to bring in.
Right.
Right.
So basically, we are also, I mean, usually for institutional buyers, depending on the requirements, so we can pack it into half kilo, 1 kilo packing. So because of the quantity they use on a daily basis. So and then also to add on to the statement by Marie, is that actually the Batuan powder, I mean the Batuan fruit itself, has a specific health benefits because it has its pectin component, so which is very good for those who are trying to lose weight, to reduce their cholesterol level. So that's why that's good as an alternative tea. Yeah.
Yes, I heard about that. The anti-obesity effect of this fruit is actually amazing. And also for those who have cholesterol problems, it's a good way to bring down your cholesterol. It's really good. And, people who are diabetic, if you have problems with your blood sugar, this does not spike it up at all. So it's really good for everyone that's having a lot of health issues. So it's kind of one of those wonder fruits that we say, those power foods.
Yeah.
You can include this as a power food. A lot of the health fanatics here in the U.S. will go crazy over this. Believe me, this could go viral.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But I'm sorry, but you already got me when you said sinigang. I'm done. You said sinigang. I'm done already. So I don't need to talk about other stuff. I'm just kidding. But that's what I'm saying to you. Both of you, from a perspective of Emporium, as a businessman, right? I mean, I love the discussion about the taste and all of that, because that's exactly what we're trying to sell here, so to speak, But to me, we just need to figure out how to get people to taste this thing, just like what Marie did. Only when you taste it, experience it. That's why if anybody is interested out there, you're watching this and you want to taste Batuan, I've got it here. They sent this to me to have people experience it, because again, just like what I said with Veronica, with our first guest, they have to experience the product. You can only talk so much about it on social media, but you need somewhere that you can taste it. Okay? And then Marie will cook sinigang for us.
I'll see what more I can do. We'll go all out with this. Let's explore this. Interesting. I'm very yes.
So, Francis and Gina, meron kayong this will be our last message. I'll give you the last say. So, tell us what's your parting comment about your product and all of that, please.
So, okay, basically, Batuan fruit or Garcinia binucaw is endemic in Negros, and it's quite popular here for Kansi, KBL, or this is equivalent to the bulalo of Batangas or whatever in Tagalog terms. So and most of these fruits are from the wild. So we don't even the researcher they have difficulty, or they are unsuccessful in propagating this in a conventional way. So normally it grows in the wild, it propagates in the wild, and we just graft them to make sure they can produce enough fruit. So that's why when we introduce these Batuan products, creating Batuan value addition out of this fruit, so it get people excited, because now they can bring anywhere in the world Batuan, okay, not in the fresh form, but in its dry or form, but retaining its nutritional value and its original taste. Okay, so that's why I would like to ask everyone listening or who will watch this discussion.
Oh, oh,
Oh, what happened?
happened. Oh no.
I don't know. I don't know what happened with their screen again. So
Uh oh.
I'm looking at it, and I hopefully she comes back. But
Yeah.
Marie, thank you for those great feedback. Ano?
Yeah.
I really like it,
I'm
and
enjoying it.
hopefully,
But one
yeah,
powder.
you're enjoying it.
So,
All right. So,
I don't know why we keep cutting out. Go
so
ahead,
get
finish your
okay.
thought, Francis.
Right. Again, please try the product. We are doing our best as soon as possible to get all this FDA certification or documentation completed so that we can immediately export it not only in the US but in the rest of the world. Because I know there's a lot of Filipino Ilonggos scattered not only in the US but in other parts of the world. So most of them they come back here, they buy I mean several pieces, not probably of course not boxes, maybe 10 pieces or 20 pieces, so they have enough to be able to use when they are outside of the Philippines. So even here locally we are feeling the pressure for the demand because the local market alone, going out of Bacolod, Negros, going to Manila, they also want to have this Batuan powder for that they can use on the daily basis. How much more if reach your place, US or other parts of the world. So I feel like okay, we don't know where to get the source of this fresh Batuan. I hope this will also encourage local farmers to grow more, to
yes.
protect the environment, to protect the forest, because this is from the wild.
Yes.
So most of the time, they cut the trees, they make out a charcoal out of it because they realize there's no value for them. But now we created the value, so it's also a message for them that you should help us produce more, protect the trees, protect the fruits, then at least we have it will create a lot of economic activity, not only for individual farmers, but also for local producers like us. Okay, so that people who wants the batuan in a dry form, they will be able to have it any time of the day. Okay, so that's our objective is to be able to bring the natural ingredients to the market, to the people, without anything, without any additives, without any preservative. So as much as possible, we want to give it organic products. Okay.
Great.
So
Great.
thank you,
Wait,
thank you for
Francis, don't go. Francis, don't go anywhere. Francis and Gina, your message is loud and clear with me, and that's why in the beginning I called this show only in the Philippines because the batuan fruit is endemic in the Philippines. Majority of it is there, so that is a product that could literally. Instead of just being known coconut, banana, or mangoes in global export, this thing should be up there also. And you're talking to the lady. I'm going to put her on the spot. You're talking to the lady right there that's going to help me create more awareness for this amazing product of yours. Okay, that's why I brought her on. She may be too busy, but at the end of the day, I'm hoping that after bringing her on, she might be interested in helping us create more awareness for this with the Emporium umbrella. You can kill me later, Marie.
Okay. But thank you for having me here, and I'm very glad to have actually met you you guys from Mumshie to actually see Batuan come mainstream. Hopefully we'll see more of your products here in the US, and we hope that this will help livelihood wise in your area. So yeah, I mean, more power to the farmers. Yeah, sustainability is everything. So the more we can get farmers to do this, the more we could actually supply this this product all over the world.
Yes.
I've kind of run out of time, but I also want to bring back Veronica. She's been in the studio, and I don't know where she went, but I wanted to go ahead. But I wanted to. There she is, Veronica. Can you hear me? You're muted. Unmute. There you go. So this is the part where I just say goodbye to everybody, and I want to thank all of you for being on the show. when we talk about each of your products, all of your products contribute to the bigger picture of what Philippines can be about, and that's what I'm trying to bring across to the people watching us. Because the Philippines need to be known as this amazing place that can supply different types of ingredients. At the end of the day, ang problema lang is how do we organize it so that not only is it of quality when it gets to different places, how do you make it cost effective, how do you consistently let people know. And I'm hoping that with all of this combined with what we're all doing, that we can make something happen for products like Mumshie, products like Tribal Miracle Oil, which are aching to be exported or just asking to be exported. Because as much as I love the Philippines, some of these products, we all can take it for granted, and we need to share that with other countries so that they can appreciate it, because they don't have amazing products like this. So with that being said, thank you again for everyone for being here and for being at Live at the Emporium. Thank you, Marie. Thank you, Francis. Thank you, Gina. Thank you, Veronica, for being here. And I just want to say thank you for everybody who's responded to Jeffram, Teresa, Mary Lou, Eva, Al, and April. A lot of you guys, thank you so much. And then if you guys want to get a hold of these products, try going to Emporium. And last but not least, next week I will be interviewing the maker and the franchise owner of this company called Orispa, another amazing products from the Philippines. So watch out for that also. So with that being said, thank you guys. I appreciate it. So everybody just wave. Goodbye.
Bye.
Thanks, Ray. Thanks for